In this video, I'm gonna talk about the biggest risk I ever took. Now this felt scarier than when I got ran over by a motorcycle back at the age of 3, right? Because I don't remember it too much. You see, when I moved from Austin to Miami, I left everything. I left my family, I left my car, I left my jobs. You know, back in the day, I used to be a personal trainer, training people in the gym. And I was driving like hundreds of miles from gym to gym, from jobs to jobs, literally to make money, right? And I was training clients in person as a personal trainer, and there was just a lot of problems with this, right? And I was just like, the thing was, I was living with my parents, right? So I was genuinely just embarrassed of my life, especially because like I was like a 21-year-old still living with my parents. You know, like usually at that age, I could, you know, I'm supposed to be, you know, out and about on my own, but you know, like I saw people online and social media making so much money at my age, you know, and I was just like, man, this sucks. Like I want to move out. I want to have my own apartment. I want to be able to invite whoever I want to invite. I want to, you know, have this freedom, you know, not be locked up in this chain that it felt like I was in, right? And it felt like I was stuck in a corner between like burnout and like just no real clear path online, because I knew I wanted to make money online. I saw people who were in amazing shape, who were jacked, literally being able to travel the world and make money. And I was just like, you know, we have this one life. I was like, I don't want to waste my potential in working a job, right? Like I was doing personal training, helping my friend out with his personal training business, training people from in person. Right now, I actually got an apartment in, you know, those apartments that I wish I had when I was training people in the gym. Funny enough, I'm actually in one of the apartments right now, right? And, you know, after that, I would, you know, go to the mall and start selling fragrances. And after that, I would do lifeguarding, right? I would literally be swimming around, saving people's lives, and it was just extreme burnout. And then I remember every time I would go during lunch break to eat my food, right? When I was even doing lifeguarding, and I would scroll through my phone, and then I would see a fitness coach being in Miami, you know, just traveling the world, working from the laptop, and I was like he has 2 hands, you know, like he has 2 hands, he has 2 legs, like that should be me, you know, like why isn't it me? You know, I had no clear plan on how to get there, how to make money online. I always craved that freedom of, you know, even being able to be at a coffee shop with my laptop and actually like working on something that actually makes me money, not just, you know, staring at a Google Doc, working on a side thing, right? Because I remember before, I would literally, just to make myself feel like an entrepreneur and make money online, I would literally go to coffee shops and I would write like newsletters, but I had no clue what I was doing. It made me feel like an entrepreneur, which is why I did it, right? So I really did crave that freedom. And, you know, I was just bouncing between places to places, from jobs to jobs. And I always had things half built, right? Like I remember I started this business, it was my virtual real estate business. It was when I went to downtown Austin, right? I saw this guy, he was making money with virtual real estate. I was like, okay, cool. I want to do that, right? Because I was like, wow, this dude's just making money on his own. I spent thousands of dollars on, you know, it was like a 360 camera and all that stuff. And I never ended up like following through with it. So I invested all this money, I invested thousands and thousands of dollars, but just never stick to anything, right? And the thing was, like, my real passion was, you know, teaching people what I was good at, right? Like I had no interest in real estate. I had interest in, you know, I've transformed myself and I wanted to transform other people, and I was great at the gym, right? So I was good at what I do, but I just, like, my life really just didn't match my potential. Like I would wake up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, I would do push-ups, I would take cold showers, I was extremely disciplined, I would track my macronutrition. I mean, my physique was changing like crazy, right? And I knew there was people out there in the world that needed that transformation that I could provide, right? It's just that income was missing in terms of like how I was making money. You know, like I didn't want to pour my discipline and energy into the wrong buckets, right? I wanted to pour into the bucket of passion, the bucket of, living the life I could live, right? Then I realized like enough is enough, right? And this is when I took that risk, right? I booked a flight to Miami with like literally about like 5K in the bank, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna force myself to make it happen, because like if I don't do it now, then when will I do it? When I'm 30? When I'm 40? When I'm 50? When I'm 60? No, right now is the best time to do it, right? So I just took the risk. I was like, what's the worst that could happen, right? It's already a miracle that I was even born and alive, which is like a chance 1 out of a trillion. So if that's a miracle, then everything else is a miracle. So I just went all in, right? And in the beginning, in the first 3 days, I literally slept on couches. Like I'll probably show this somewhere in the screen. I literally slept on couches with no plan. It was scary because I had no structure in terms of like how I was gonna make money online. I was just in a brand new city, flew across America, right? Like the amount of pressure I felt every second. I remember that morning when I woke up, it was around like 4:30 a.m. in the morning when I woke up in Miami, right? And like I just had this pressure in my head, like a massive pressure. It was like my body was telling me, my mind was telling me, danger, 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 danger. It felt insane. It felt surreal, right? But turns out that's just like me growing. That's growth, that uncomfortable feeling, right? It's just something that I wasn't used to. And, I was just like, there was a time when I even almost went homeless, right? Because think about it, right? Like I spent money on my Airbnb, which was thousands of dollars. I only had 5K in the bank, and then obviously food and all that stuff. So I spent thousands and thousands of dollars. I was literally eating canned food. Not to mention, I literally maxed out my credit card too, because I literally invested in mentors. So it was like literally me completely burning the boats, right? Like I gave myself no option, sink or swim. That's how bad I wanted it. It was like a do or die feeling for me, because it's like, I wasn't gonna waste my life in, gyms, just feeling burnt out, just repeating the same cycle again. Albert Einstein said, you can't solve the same problem with the same mind that created it. So I literally had to just change my paradigm, and it did change my paradigm. That's like one of the best experiences I've ever felt, right? The best experience, and I'm so glad I did that. Then I discovered the micro niche personal brand strategy for guys like, us, who might not have a massive audience yet, right? Like most people have like 20K followers, all that stuff. So, it's more simple for them to make money. But, I had a small audience, right? I didn't have a massive network of people, right? That's when this personal brand strategy worked. And, it allowed me to make money online, right? Like I was able to earn a full-time income. I first hit my first 5K a month, then even 10K a month and so forth, right? And it wasn't just me, right? Like I've helped out Caleb, who was an in-person trainer, get 6 clients online within a single month and fully transition online, right? Or for example, Justin, who literally went from $0 a month, he was in other mentorships, he invested in other programs and all that stuff, to literally making 7K a month, literally within 4 months, right? And he was literally about to get a tattoo with online fitness coaching. He made that money with online fitness coaching, right? And Aryan, who literally went from 0 to 10K a month with less than 1,000 followers and subscribers on YouTube, right? As an online coach. So this was a game changer. And from there, I booked an Airbnb. I went to, I got like 2 Airbnbs near Miami, Brickell, Miami. And I would wake up in the morning, I'd go to coffee shops, I'll take my laptop there, and I'll just simply work there, right? It felt amazing. I was taking meetings with my clients there. I was ordering food. This is exactly what I dreamed of, right? Like if I felt so free, like my mind mentally just I just felt uplifted. My whole spirit felt uplifted. Like no one could tell me what to do, right? I was literally out there on my own, and I had a proven system to make money from the transformation that I've had for myself, right? With online coaching. And yeah, from there I got like multiple Airbnbs by Brickell, and then I tested out. I got this other Airbnb by Little Havana. It's like more of like a Mexican Hispanic area. Great place, amazing food, tacos. Literally, I go downstairs from my Airbnb. There's like a taco store right there. I go order some tacos and I come back to my Airbnb and I just work from my laptop, which is surreal. It was amazing. I had a nice balcony out there too. And then my last 2 weeks of Miami, I got a spot right by Miami Beach. It was literally like a 3-minute walk away from the ocean. I'll probably put a clip somewhere around here so you guys could see. And yeah, I mean, I hit my 10K month, and it's just crazy how quickly life can change when taking certain actions that you haven't taken before, and when learning from things that actually work, right? So guys, moral of the story is like, you could change your life, right? You don't have to be stuck in that same box, because I was stuck in that box. I didn't think it was possible, because I would see all these people online. I would be like, maybe something's different about them, but no, they're just human, right? Elon Musk is human. Jeff Bezos is human. They're all human. They just simply took certain actions, right? And even the people online who are making money, traveling the world, they got time freedom, they got location freedom, and they're making money from something they actually are passionate about. They just followed a proven system, right? If all these people, all my clients have been able to do this, right? It's like, why wouldn't you be able to do it? You know what I mean? So with that being said, if you are someone, you know, who's in amazing shape and you're ready to earn a full-time income online with online fitness coaching, just click the link in the description and join my community where you might have the opportunity to do this. And I'm serious, guys, like life could really change. It's just about taking the right actions and really just changing the inputs, and making sure you have like proper guidance along the way. That's something that's really helped me. And this journey's just been unreal, right? Like I remember, like wow, this journey's just been insane. Like, it's insane. Like I was in Miami for 5 months. Now I literally flew back to Austin and got like one of my dream apartments, like the same places where I used to train clients. I remember like even me walking to get groceries. It was on my birthday, right? And I had the Aldi bag because the Aldi bags were paper bags, right? And it started raining and all my food fell. And I still had that pressure in the back of my mind. I was like, wow, like this could, you know, like I don't have that much money to get more food. I remember some guy, he got laid off. I think he was like he was a computer science major or something. And he came and he helped me out. He picked it up and I went to Target. I grabbed a plastic bag, put all that food in the Target plastic bag, and then walked all the way back to my Airbnb, right? Like the pressure was really on, but like that pressure is what took me here, because if I couldn't even handle that type of pressure, then it wouldn't make me the man I am today. So this, like making money online, like investing in yourself, business, it's a personal development journey is the way that I see it. The more I climb up, the more I develop as a person. So yeah, guys, with that being said, one more time, if you are in really good shape and you want to change your life, you want to be able to earn a full-time income online, and you want to be surrounded in a community of over 300 plus online coaches and fitness coaches, click the link down below and join our exclusive community, and I'll see you guys in the next video.